knew we always wanted to open up our own business together. We come from a family of entrepreneurial parents. They did their own business for the longest time, and we were always around that environment. We each embrace creativity, innovation, something new, and we each bring something different to the table. So we wanted to go into business. We thought, what's special to us? Vietnamese culture, embracing it, bringing something new. So Vietnamese coffee shop.
So the name tea, we say tea just so it's easy to pronounce, but it's actually pronounced thi in Vietnamese. It is a term of endearment. It means small or tiny. But Vietnamese people, they also use it as a nickname for like their kids or whatever. So we just wanted to use it for our brand because we really pride ourselves on just like family. We're all very close-knit. Even in Vietnamese culture, family is a very big thing. And we thought it was important to name our shop that because we do value family so much.
We have so many coffee shops, and coffee shop is such a culture for everybody. But how many Vietnamese coffee shops can you actually think of? I think that Vietnamese coffee is completely underrated, and not a lot of people know what exactly Vietnamese coffee is. And it is a huge part of coffee culture in general.
This is how we brew our coffee. This is the fin drip process. These are little fin filters. We have the tamper to put on top. So it's essentially a slow drip coffee. We source it directly from Vietnam, but we roast them here in America so that they're super fresh. This is what we saw growing up in our childhood. My dad always made Vietnamese iced coffee.
We are taking a more modern take on coffee. We're not doing it traditional Vietnamese. We're doing it a little bit more modern, blending it with traditional. So we were very nervous at the beginning that older Vietnamese groups would judge us for that. They would come, we were so scared they would come in and be like, this is not Vietnamese coffee. But we were willing to take that step because we want to push it more towards modern. I think that's very important with Vietnamese culture because we're so stuck in tradition, we need to take that step forward.
As sisters, we're comfortable with each other, but we know what pushes each other's buttons, and sometimes we do it just out of spite, but in the end, we know that we have to put our differences aside to make it work, essentially. Like, we have our moments, but we're sisters, and we're always going to be sisters first, for sure. It's all about compromise in a relationship, whether it's any kind of relationship. But for the most part, we're lucky that we can go into business as sisters and make it work.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.